Welcome to the Korean lesson for beginners. We will commence with the second unit, and as usual, we will deal with some vocabulary before we learn to use them in elaborate sentences and conversations. Gratitude is a feeling and expression of thankfulness for the kind gesture or support extended by the other person. Knowing this expression will be very helpful in everyday conversations. As with the previous vocabulary, there will be different levels of speech covered in this segment as well.
고마워,
Which is a casual way to say thank you.
고마워, 고마워, 고마워요,
Which is a standard way to say thank you.
고마워요, 고마워요. 감사합니다,
Which is a formal way to say thank you.
감사합니다, 감사합니다. 고맙습니다,
Is also another way to say thank you in formal speech.
고맙습니다, 고맙습니다. 감사합니다,
And
고맙습니다.
can be used interchangeably without any issues.
괜찮아,
Which is a casual way to say it's all right or it's okay.
괜찮아, 괜찮아.
This expression can be used as a response to be humble when someone expresses gratitude for a favor done by you. Or you can use it as a response by assuring them of your well-being when someone apologizes.
괜찮아요,
Which is a standard way to say it's all right or it's okay.
괜찮아요, 괜찮아요. 아니에요,
Which is also a standard way to say it's all right.
아니에요, 아니에요.
It can also take the meaning it was nothing, indicating that it was not a big effort to do the favor. This expression also indicates the closeness between the speakers, which makes even expression of gratitude seem like a formality.
천만에요,
It is a standard way to say you're welcome.
천만에요, 천만에요.
This expression, when interpreted literally, means that even for a small favor, doing it 10 million times would still not require gratitude from the person who is receiving the favor.
별말씀을요,
Which is another standard way to say you're welcome.
별말씀을요, 별말씀을요.
It can also be used in formal situations. Finally, we will start to use the vocabulary which we learnt to establish conversations. This is a casual conversation where one of the speakers is in a position to extend gratitude for which the other person will respond.
고마워, 괜찮아.
We shall have a look at the conversation one more time.
고마워, 괜찮아.
Now, the same conversation situation will be dealt with in a slightly standard expression.
고마워요, 괜찮아요.
We shall have a look at the conversation one more time.
고마워요, 괜찮아요.
Now, the conversation situation will be dealt with in formal expression. There are two ways to say you're welcome. However, it can be used interchangeably based on the convenience of the speaker.
감사합니다. 천만에요. 아니에요.
We shall have a look at the conversation one more time.
감사합니다. 천만에요. 아니에요.
Here is another conversation situation, which also deals with the formal way of speech.
고맙습니다. 별 말씀을요.
We shall have a look at the conversation one more time.
고맙습니다. 별 말씀을요.
The sentences used in the last two conversations can be used interchangeably in standard conversation and also formal situations. Now, we will start learning expression of apology. It is very important to know these expressions, especially when you cause inconvenience to someone. A simple apology can help clear any misunderstandings.
미안해.
Which is the casual way to say, I'm sorry.
미안해. 미안해. 미안해요.
Which is a standard way to say, I'm sorry.
미안해요. 미안해요. 미안합니다.
Which is the formal way to say, I'm sorry.
미안합니다. 미안합니다. 죄송합니다.
Which is also a formal way to say, I'm sorry.
죄송합니다. 죄송합니다. 괜찮습니다.
Which is the formal way to say, it's all right, or it's okay.
괜찮습니다. 괜찮습니다.
Moving on, we will build conversations based on the expressions of apology we just learnt.
미안해. 괜찮아.
We shall have a look at the conversation one more time.
미안해. 괜찮아.
Now, the conversation situation will be dealt with in a slightly standard expression.
미안해요. 괜찮아요.
We shall have a look at the conversation one more time.
미안해요. 괜찮아요.
Now, the conversation situation will be dealt with in formal expression.
미안합니다. 죄송합니다. 괜찮습니다.
We shall have a look at the conversation one more time.
미안합니다. 죄송합니다. 괜찮습니다. 미안합니다.
And
죄송합니다.
can be used interchangeably. Thank you for the patient learning. Stay tuned for more updates. If there are any queries regarding the Korean lesson, feel free to ask questions in the comments section.